guys. How's everybody doing? Got a few people in here. Yeah. Just kind of chilling and relaxing tonight. Probably only going to be on for about an hour. Yeah. Not too much going on for me today. All I did was water changes all morning, so that was fun. Mm. What's everybody up to? Looks like we got Scott and Gina in here. You guys are doing good tonight. Like I said, I don't have anything planned or anything, so don't expect too much from me tonight. We'll go on like that, especially. Shit. Fun. So you get the drift. I was a dummy. I didn't start my RO system last night, so I had to wait. Needed about 80 gallons. That was fun. Took a couple hours. Had a little bit, just definitely not enough. So yeah. I know Steven has a stream tomorrow night, usually at the time that I would go. So I figured why not do a little one tonight to make up for tomorrow. That's another reason why I'm up tonight. Fishy Biz didn't go tonight, so I still had a few things I had to do before I was able to do this. So just chilling, shared your stream out. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it, man. Means a lot. Same to you, Gina. Wasn't bad. Like I said, all I did was do water changes today, so I just got to play with fish all day. I'm happy. Water change days are easy for me, or my easy days, I should say. Tomorrow, though, that's another story. I've got 5 different clients I do meetings for, so that's fun. One of them's an entire fish room. It's a lot of tanks. Been kind of kicking back and relaxing, watching streams and TV the rest of the day since I got home about 6. So I cannot complain. How about you? I do to an extent. I have to be able to switch it up at some point, though, or else I'll go nuts. Gotta have something new. It's like, for me, it's the time I'm able to spend most, or most of the time I'm able to spend with a lot of my personal animals. So I use that time wisely. Thursday will be the next stream I do after this. So, yeah, Thursday at 2 o'clock. I think I'm going to do a reptile hour. Talk about a reptile or two, who knows? I think I might talk about some snapping turtles. Water changes today, some maintenance and algae scrub tomorrow. Fish received. Next. Yep. It's the bane of my existence. I usually do my algae scrub and sump maintenance, then do my water changes in the same day. Shortly before I start my water changes. A lot of times I'll start my water, I'll scrub a tank, start water changes in that tank, move to the next tank while I'm doing water changes in that one and scrub that one. Sanitizing everything in the fucking process. After I'll be there for fucking 18 hours every day. Especially since it's just me. By the time your customers start bringing in baby turtles, they find and they think they can keep in the critter keeper. Yep. It's usually, well, around here, getting into spring and stuff, snapping turtles come out to start laying. And it's really the only reason they're out of the water. So I ended up with a lot of baby snapping turtles and stuff every year from random females that get hit by a car, or somebody catches one to make some turtle soup and cuts it open and finds a bunch of eggs or some dumb stuff like that. Always end up with a bunch of them. But I've gotten down hatching them up pretty well, so that's a plus. I think the year before last, got 63 eggs and I hatched 58 out of 63 eggs. So that was pretty cool. And that one got hit by a car when I got those ones. So I was pretty happy about that. Got all sorts of pictures of them. I'll have to upload them to my computer for you guys to see. I think they're on my Instagram too. Somewhere in there. Do it. Well, go look on my Instagram. I'll make you go dig through my Instagram to find the little pictures of all the babies. I want some more though, I can't lie. Hasn't happened in a few years, but pretty good friends with a lot of the wildlife officers around here. And if they come across something like that, they'll give me a call. They know I'm close by, which is pretty cool. When they're little babies, they're not very mean, but once they start getting, start getting about like that, maybe they start becoming little dickheads. But when they're about the size of a freaking $50, they're the cutest little thing ever. We had a bunch of pictures of me helping them hatch out of their eggs and stuff too. So it's pretty cool. Might have found somebody to take this freaking giant black belt off my hands in the juvenile. I can get working on that saltwater tank behind me. Lived here for 12 years, never seen one. Really? Huh. Me and my grandfather used to hunt them, but he would also do the same thing if he ever found eggs. He'd try to hatch them out. So I kind of learned how to hatch them out from him instead of eating them or something like that. I'll either relocate the big ones and let them do their thing or do that. They're not. They're starting to become more and more uncommon for sure. I can't say I've ever seen one down south, but I see. You get up here, Florida snappers. There's a lot of alligator snapping turtles, and there's like hybrids between the two as well. The ones that I had most recent were Florida alligator hybrids. If somebody didn't know any better, they'd think they were an alligator snapper. I've never seen a regular common snapper up here. I know that. Not unless it was kept as a pet or in a reptarium or a zoo. See more brought in by customers that don't know what they are than the wild. Yeah, I bet. It's not like you can just sell them to anybody either if that is what happens with them or whatever, you know what I mean? So I'll have to go out and go do some fucking snapper hunting. I mean, not actually hunting and hurting the animals, but going out and finding some. 'Cause they're not all that hard to find. Not up here, anyways. All sorts of rivers and creeks and ponds and shit galore up here. My buddy still has one of those little babies too, I think, in his pond. But I don't see any more. I haven't seen in the last few years are like little box turtles. I don't see them very often. Two, maybe sticking with three people tonight. I'm all right with that. I was expecting it to be slow. Atkins, how's it going, man? Tell them to put it back. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, they will. Um, if they're still alive by the time I see them, I tell them to put them back. And if not, or if they're not alive, you only got a certain amount of time to get them eggs out of them. As gruesome as it sounds, but before they're still viable, you only have a certain amount of time. Once that turtle's body goes cold, the eggs get cold, it's done. Tell you what, though, I never go noodling for them. Fuck all that noise. Some people that do. But no freaking thank you. Oh, and the Oscars, how's it going? Hope you're doing good tonight. We're just kind of hanging out, chit chatting. Ain't got anything planned. I know Steven goes tomorrow night when I normally go. Um, so I'm going to go tonight. And it's going to be like that for the first week of every month from here on out. So, yeah. What state am I in? Ohio. Chilling. Have like 43 minutes to calculate material price quantity variance. Sounds fun. I'm experienced to get some Oscars I'm going through, never paying to a third party again. I have no idea. Um, it can be hectic though, I know that. Oh, where is it here? And I don't know if you're in here, Sandra Edwards, but thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Well, can't design. That stinks. I haven't got any Oscars in a while. I've got one big one that my brother has. Good 18 inches. It's the only one I've messed with in a while. Yeah, I remember. Adkins, just quit fucking debating and go with the sump, you dickhead. You won't regret it, man. I'm telling you. Get you a decent protein skimmer and get you some real corals, man. Yeah, I'm going there. Waiting until the last minute. Clear my throat. Jeez. All right, that's much better. I mean, you don't have to drill it. You can always just get an overflow box. But honestly, Amazon comes with, I think it's like $30. You get a whole kit of different sizes. And it comes with like a little, I think I got it right here actually. Hold on. I'd just rather go out and buy replacement bits for a few dollars and go out and buy a bunch of nice stuff. But it comes with this like, it's got a suction cup and stuff on the back so you can actually like brace your drilling. Just run some water underneath there as you're drilling and fucking drill that son of a bitch. Not too hard. Not too hard at all. If you can find somebody to do it, hell yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you can Using an overflow box is totally acceptable too, man. I have the sumps and holes are drilled. The parts are varied and not complete. There's a kit for all the PVC. If it didn't come with it, probably not. You're gonna have to put one together yourself. So you're gonna have to go out and buy all the PVC and the fittings and piece it together yourself. Unless it like the store you bought it from was supposed to come with it, then I'm sure you could call and get it settled with them. Unless that's out of the question, then you're just gonna have to put it together by yourself. I don't feel like drilling this 75 behind me, so I'm just gonna get a couple of overflows, one for each side. I don't mind. I keep up with my stuff enough to where I'm not worried about it getting clogged up or anything. To Ghoulie for Schoolie. How you doing tonight? Hanging out chit-chatting for a bit. Trying to make up a little bit for tomorrow night. I won't be going. Giving room for Mr. Stephen P. I think he's got Myrtle on tomorrow night, so make sure y'all go over there and check that out. Should be a pretty good one. Setting up my 300 and 200 now. The 300 didn't pass the water test. Well, that's crappy. You gonna reseal it? It's a lot of silicone, but shouldn't be too hard. I think the bigger tanks are easier to reseal. Oh, especially a 300, you could stand inside the son of a bitch and do it instead of trying to wiggle that cop gun around in there. Dan again, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing good tonight. How's the shoulder? Has to be a seal halfway out. Hey, I'm the type of person, if my tank's got a leak coming from the seal at all, I'm ripping it all out and redoing it. It's just me, though. Back too, not too bad. Hey, hopefully you're able to figure it out. Yeah, I won't have to wait too much longer to get working on that salt water because I'm dying. I want to get my Dunkin' and stuff over here. Uh, he has some nice chilled frostbite clowns and all sorts of stuff. First, before I put all that in there, I'm going to be putting that octopus in there for a while. So it'll be pretty fun. Oh, yeah, good. That is good. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I enjoy resealing tanks. I do it super cheap for people for my business because I love it so much. Make Christopher do it. Teach him what's up. Wants to learn how to keep fish. Teach him how to keep fish. Me too. Me too. have a job for me. What do you mean? What's up? Hmm. So what's everybody up to? I'll show you, Christopher, how to reseal a 300. You don't seem to want to. I mean, for me to come from Ohio to California to resell a tank would be absurd and really expensive. I would just show Christopher. It's not hard. Just keep that razor blade out from in between those panes of glass and you're good. Hmm. So everybody knows I will only be on here for about an hour. So another half hour here. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Did this at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I noticed these guys going around my tank. Got a snail threesome here. Freaking piggybacking on each other. These little guys are funny. That was pretty cool. And they all jumped off of each other and floated down to the bottom. Pretty funny. Feeding the fish. Heck yeah. It'd be my third tank that I ever sealed and wasn't hard and just time consuming. It is. It is, yeah. But if it doesn't take a couple days to do, then you're not doing it right, that's for sure. ABC, how's it going, man? Hey, I put it right on my video, or I clicked this video is not for children, so I don't care. It's crazy that between about 3 a.m. last night, and now I've already got 1,000 views on that damn thing. So that's pretty cool. I love snails, but I keep puffers and stuff too, so I can't be too sensitive about it. Damn, ABC, I didn't know it was your birthday at the or birthday weekend at the Clash. I'm gonna have to buy a drink when we're all there. My next take, I want a puffer. I can't decide between a dog face or a porcupine. I've kept porcupines. They're pretty great, but um, personally, I feel like there's a lot cooler stuff out there, like a dog face. And you kind of stray a little bit outside of a puffer. Still kind of the same thing, but like a water cow, something like that. Freaking sweet. You got even more personality than a porcupine. But don't get me wrong, porcupines are freaking awesome. Hmm. You need to water changes and feed the hubby. Got a whole lot going on. Just this for tonight. I got a movie I want to watch. Yeah, they are friggin' derpy. That's why I like Dojo Loaches so much. That they teach me all my other fish to be way more personable, it seems. There's quite a few different species of saltwater puffers. I've been really getting into like nudibranchs and stuff lately. Well, for a while now. I want to keep quite a few different species of them, but out of the thousands of different kinds there are, you really got to be careful. Some of the other nudibranchs, some will eat corals, all sorts of stuff. Specialized feeders. I just don't want some basic bitch shit is my thing. Cleaning out the spare room in my basement to turn it into a room for breeding racks. Hell yeah. You need to get you a nice female Chihuahua, man, to go with your male. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's there's several thousand different species of nudibranchs, and there's a lot that eat stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Bonnie Viper. What's up, Jake? So I'm getting mad. I haven't gotten my damn stickers yet. I should have been here 2 days ago. 2 damn days ago. It's pretty cool, Gina. Do you know what species exactly? Off the top of your head? Just curious. I know Ian was looking for something that eats aptasia, but not corals. I got you, Atkins. I'm already on it. There's quite a bit of information just on YouTube through documentaries and stuff that just about nudibranchs. It's pretty great. Don't, but I can find out. Nice. Heck yeah, that'd be cool. I'm not stressing it though, so no worries if not. The weather turns better. I'll be resealing a 10-gallon, barely worth the effort, but good practice. I resealed a 30-gallon and it held. Fingers crossed. Heck yeah. The hardest part with the smaller tanks is getting the caulk gun in there at a decent angle. But I mean, if you're taping it off right and kind of just be careful, it's not too bad. don't know. Can't decide what I want to do display wise with 75. I was almost thinking about doing a nice giant negative space aquascape covering most of it, but doing a bare bottom at the same time and just loading my sump up with a bunch more live rock. All that goodness. Looks good. I just don't. It's an old tank, so it's kind of all scratched up and stuff. That's really the only thing I'm worried about with it. Hopefully, get the online store up and running too, so we can ship out orders soon. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Probably just going to try to find a peppermint shrimp. I'm going to check the fish store I worked at. I haven't been back since I left, but have the best selection of salt water in town. There's some pretty nice ones around here, but to get to the really good ones, I have to go about 2-3 hours south of me, more towards the S. Yeah, I actually suggested that to him at one point. It's a mission. I'll keep an eye out for some peppermint shrimp. I mean, the ones I go to are usually in Cleveland and Columbus. I don't know the names of them off the top of my head. I don't go very often, so I have about 3 good-sized aphasia in my tank. 2 large peppermint shrimp about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they're little shitheads sometimes. I mean, honestly, I like to find a spot and just stay there and not fucking move anywhere else in the tank. I don't have too many problems with Aptasia, really, thankfully. Um, in a professional standpoint, actually, pretty much drain the tank and treat it. People want their shit looking spick and span. They'll pay whatever to get it, even if it has a potential of fucking their tank. As bad as it sounds. Peppermint shrimp, they were my favorites until I found both an octopus and a lionfish on the beach separate times, both tangled in seaweed. Huh. You kept those, buddy? That's pretty dang cool. Some peppermint shrimp are not true peppermint shrimp and will not eat Aptasia. Yeah. Yep, that is also true. Aptasia, because I hit them, Aptasia but came back and are spreading. One of my GSP clumps hasn't opened in days. That's not good. Did notice my little meteor shower. How do I pronounce it? Acrophora, or it's not Acropora, Acophora, some shit like that. Just little bitty polyps, but meteor shower Acophora just started spreading. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. See if I can pull up a picture of it. There, Cyphastria. I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't fucking pronounce it, but And this is what it looks like. Mine looks more like this right now, but a lot more round. It's covering the frag. Something more like that. When I got it, it was just a little piece like that, though. Really awesome stuff. Super pretty. Love how it just carpets. It is nice. Oh, you have some too? Heck yeah. Me and my dad insisted, and at that time we had no idea lionfish were venomous. I was very lucky. The octo died a year later. We woke up to a tank full of jelly. Oh, I bet. It stunk like a son of a bitch too, huh? Yes, Cyphestria. I have to go check it out. If you get a link to it, throw it up there and we'll check it out. Yeah, that is true. Been across downward. Mine wasn't growing for a while, but I discovered it was because my pH was a bit too low. Yeah, and that's a really weird, common mistake a lot of people make. Um, they like higher pH. I usually keep mine like between 8.5 and 8.8 at the most, usually for them, anyways. Skimmer's rated for an 8-gallon, 800, I think, and some I custom built. Heck yeah, they really got me interested. Do it, Ian. I'd love to see that 40 on a sump with a skimmer. See what you can do with it. Smart man. You come up with something real pretty. You already got a good start of corals too. Mm. Yeah, BC. 3 months ago I ordered some Caribbean octopus. Just been waiting for the weather to be warm enough for a long enough period of time. I can have them shipped to me real quick. That'll be fun. Trying to get it 75 and a 55 underneath set up for a nice tank and sump. Video of your 265 reef. Heck yeah. Just do it, man. Quit thinking about it. Just do it. I've seen people put acros in the skull decos, make them mix. Yeah, they do some pretty cool stuff. Forget the species, but I looked him up. He was a baby when we found him. Small species that lived a year. Heck yeah. I love my acropores. Discord here and I can show you some of the stuff that I had recently. Right. This is the sump I'm running now. This is one of my customers' tanks that I helped him build. It's one of my favorite pictures. I had the light just right. It was great. This is one of my favorite. I haven't been able to figure out what it is though. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, those some of the stuff I had recently. I ended up selling it to my customers. Most of my most of my corals. Which is all right. Be able to get more of those, and I know what most of them are now, except for the what I just tried to show you guys. I know I didn't see Link ABC. If anybody's able to grab the link to, or one of the mods are able to grab the link to ABC's 265 Reef, that would be cool. Also, two chicken and touch SBS. Not too bad. Yeah, man, I can do that. There you go. It's only some of them that you really got to worry about, in my experience, as long as your hands are clean. I mean, I would advise directly handing any of them if you can help it. But yeah, that's a really good suggestion, Gina. I had a 15-gallon nano that was SPS dominant and did amazing well. I did a 5-gallon water change weekly. Heck yeah. You can hold them in right. Them smaller tanks could be really nice. Oh, bunny is stony corals. LPS is going to be your soft corals. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, it's on Facebook. Yeah, I don't even use Facebook. So far, all my calls are fine, but I can't seem to keep an enemy alive. I know some can vary pretty drastically on parameters, depending on what species it is that you're trying to keep. Um, hmm. You can't even do like a nice a green balloon tip or something like that. Oh, hey Jess, how you doing tonight? Can I use this coconut soil bedding for my milk frogs? Do you know what kind it is exactly, so I can look up a picture of what it is you're using? Because if it's just straight like coconut fiber, I would advise mixing in like a bag of jungle mix or something. They definitely are, Atkins. Follow that there, so I don't forget. Try bubble tips 3 times, and crawl under a rock and close up. That's weird. Uh, I don't know. And from what I saw of your tank, like you don't really have a problem keeping anything else. Hey man, do what works best for you. Yeah. Yep. Is a good statement. I can get it here. Um, it says I can, but I will email you the pics. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm just wondering because the coconut stuff that I know of is just straight like coconut fiber. So just trying to make sure I'm not giving you the wrong advice here. Coconut soil bedding. Oh, okay. Hmm. You could, but I would definitely mix it with other things, kind of like what ABG bedding is. That's how I would go about it personally. You're trying to do like a bioactive, right? One type of zonas and 90K, what they're called. It's just not meant to be. Hey, I'd keep trying. With caution, of course. You probably know that already. Severn comes tomorrow. Was a second place winner on Dan's. Yeah, I was there for that. That's pretty cool. Looking, Jess. I don't have anything yet. Not on my end, anyways. Yeah, that was really nice of him. That was really nice of him, buddy. Regular bark mulch, organic, and yes, we'll also have a waterfall. I wouldn't. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't use just that. You're gonna want to mix a couple other things in there. I mean, it could work temporarily, that's for sure. Uh, but for a bioactive enclosure, I would definitely advise putting some other soils and stuff in there. Because if you look up like what an ABG soil is, or I think it's a good mixture of a few different things there, which is really nice. And if you just type in ABG soil in the Google search bar, it'll pop right up. One of the first things that'll pop up is from Josh's Frogs. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind Josh's Frogs at all. We hit an hour here, guys. Let me go grab a drink real quick, and I'll hang out here for a little bit longer. How does that sound? No problem, Jess. Yeah, I'm just waiting for your emails, and I'll check it out. I agreed, Bunny. I'm super excited. I do like the Space Invader Pectinia. Is that SBS though? I'm not too sure, Atkins. You can look it up though if you want. Hmm. It's an LPS from what I'm seeing here. Well, Pectinia by itself is an LPS. We know that. Just looked it up. I feel like Christopher and I have become such good friends over this. I feel really blessed to have gotten that opportunity. The fish is gorgeous, but the fringes that came from it, priceless. Hell yeah! It's always good to make connections like that. Hmm. They're pretty vague on the information about it, though, aren't they? All right, see ya. How you doing tonight, man? Kind of hanging out, chit chatting a little bit. Was only going to be on for about an hour, but I'm gonna hang out for a little bit longer here. Get ready to go grab a drink real fast. I will be right back. All right. Does have sweepers like most LPS with a strong sting. I want to do a good, nice reef tank. Like I said, I plan on utilizing at least 60% of that 75 in negative space aquascape. So it's going to be pretty damn interesting. It's going to be huge. Plan on reaching as many different levels as I can. That should be fun. And I do plan on recording it all. I like the concept of it a lot, Atkins. What are you laughing at, S? They've been wanting some Firebelly toads again, but nope, nothing until I get this 180 up and running. Understandable. You've been waiting a while for it. You just come across a bunch of sand and stuff for it recently. I think I remember you said. There's not a whole lot of it in here, but I do have a guest coming up with me next Sunday. Not going to say who just yet. Be a good one. I just like the real heavy ones that are, I I mean, pretty much jam packed. All sorts of different ledges and tiers and overhangs and caves and all sorts of stuff. I mean, if everybody wants to take a guess at what you're laughing at, sure. I couldn't tell you. I'm honestly just curious. It's the first time I've seen you message in a while. Did I say something wrong? If I did, please correct me. Oh, I mean, yeah, you can guess your guest if you want, or guess the guest if you want. I mean, I can't really stop you from doing that. But to get me to tell you who it is personally, I mean, it's not a thing. I plan on getting everything set up for that tomorrow. Managed to buy Sand Carib Sea Naturals Crystal River. Nice. Yeah, it is expensive. It's more of a Mapani. Heck yeah. I love Mapani wood. For me, the stuff I always get turns my water into some real heavy tannin water. I mean, some tea water. It's kind of cool. My black neons love it though. I've been looking for some more sailfin tanks. I got one, and he's fucking awesome. Coralfish 12G. It's supposed to be a planet tank. I bought all the dirt, but the Severin nixed those plans. Yeah. I mean, yeah, technically it's someone you guys know, but how well do you really know this person is the question. You guys will like it. You have two tangs. What kind of tangs? Growing them out for your father-in-law? Heck yeah. What kind of tangs did you have? You got a sailfin, and he's 4.5 inches tall, 3.5, 4 inches long. You know, I mean, yellow purple sailfin chevron and a gem tang. Heck yeah. Ricky D. Hoyos, how you doing, man? Yeah, pretty chill stream over there in Terry's. I was listening the whole time. I have a blue hippo and a half black mimic. Nice. Half black mimics are sweet. That sailfin I got, he's a little weirdo. I'll stick my hand in there to scrub the walls of the tank, or the front glass at least, and put my hand flat and real straight like that, and he'll kind of like come up to me and like fan out right next to my hand. It's funny. I don't know if he thinks my hand's another fish or something, but he gets all offended. We'll get a sailfin and then get a yellow tag. Substitute for a Skokas, you know. They are cheap. Oh, you're all right, Ricky. I just figured I'd go ahead and throw one up for tonight after I realized Biz wasn't going. And kind of works out in both ways because Stephen P goes tomorrow, usually the same time I would go on a Tuesday. He does that at the first of every month. So I'm probably going to start doing this, going on Mondays at the first of every month. My father-in-law has a 125 with a sailfin already, so they would get beat up if they went in there now. You're so pretty, though. Probably get another 5-10 minutes out of me. Then I'm probably gonna hop off here. What's down longer tonight, but like you said, I want to watch a movie before it gets too late. Lefty said he was moving to Tuesdays, so there should be a spot open today in theory. Well, he might be moving, but I still work until 6-7 o'clock at night. So if it's any time between, I don't know, 10 a.m. and 6-7 o'clock in the afternoon, it's just out of the question for me. No, there is a pretty good gap in the early afternoon between 1 and 4. I haven't seen the new Dune yet, so I'm gonna watch that. I watched the old one a few weeks ago. Long live stream only. Hey, I'm already about 20 minutes past the time I wanted to be. So, alarms on my phone. Heck yeah. What's the marine sale? I do shop at Pickle for saltwater stuff because it's they have a deal on most of their saltwater stuff. Very similar size tank. You can take the tang out of the 125, put them all in a bucket together while the new one's acclimated to the tank, and then add them all back to the tank at the same time. Yeah, good. All Marine Life, 20% off. It's a pretty good deal. It is not a bad deal at all. We still got 9 people in here. Heck yeah. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me on a fly like this. I have to go way out of my way to go to a Petco that sells anything saltwater. And I have other places that I'd rather go. That's just me, though. Yeah, that's about where I'm at as. Good. Makes me even more excited for it. I loved the old movie and the book. Who can stream next? I have no idea. I'd like to know because I wouldn't mind listening into hanging out, chit chatting. Yeah, I gotta work too. I might be able to get off work early if I haul ass. I can only haul ass so much though before I get sloppy. Yeah, I can't wait for the other ones to come out too. I was reading that there's supposed to be more than one. I just love the story and the lore behind it all. Oh, you're good. Pretty rad though. I gotta find the picture here. But one of my good friends has, it's a 12-foot tank. I think it's a foot and a half tall by 3 feet wide. I think. I gotta go up here and find it. There it is. But I thought you sent me a picture of it the other day, and I thought you would enjoy it. ABC. Send it to me on Discord. So it's about as big as it's gonna get, but yeah, that thing is monstrous. Excited to see what he does with it. He wants to do saltwater, but I keep trying to convince him to do a nice stream tank. I told him to add another couple or drill a couple more holes so he has some more overflows in there. Yeah, that tank is massive. Sweet though. It would be pretty dang cool for Neil. Just one of my friends does. It's 12 feet. It would. It would. Yep, 12 foot by a foot and a half deep by maybe 2.5, 3 feet wide, or front to back. Heck yeah. That is one thing that sucks about streaming so late. There's usually nobody that streams after me when I do go. So it's just, yeah, time to go to bed. 8 feet by 12 by 20. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. think what he's doing with that is getting, yeah, it's Euro braced all the way around. It's pretty nice. It's acrylic. He's just going to get acrylic panels to set across it if he needs to, but I told him just let it go. Unless you got something he's worried about jumping out of there. Accent glass, yeah, it's a shitty picture. Like I said, he sent it on Discord, so you can only get like that big of a square. Pull it back up here. Yep. So yeah, there it is. It's about as big as I can get it. It's got like a black trim that goes around the corners of it all the way around too. Small brace too. Not bad. It really is. It drives me nuts. If it wasn't so bad, I'd use it a lot more to show pictures and stuff. Pretty useful. Yep, it's Euro brace. And it's also got that real thin trim going all the way around. Yeah, it's obnoxiously long. What you could do with that is just incredible. Well, start using your computer, man. Yeah, I saw it, Atkins. I sure did. Hmm. Well, you guys suckered another half hour out of me, so another few minutes here, and I will be hopping off for sure, just so you guys are aware. You'll be pleased from not using one before. It's not too hard to get the hang of it at all. It's more or less just figuring out where the hell everything's at. If I leave, I will miss that thing. What thing? Can use it, but I need Ethernet long enough to reach down, then webcam and mic. Well, the camera that I use is the Logitech HD 1080p, $60 at Walmart. The mic is Blue Yeti X. It's like $160. So spurged a bit. I mean, it's not even really spurging. It's a good beginner mic. And then fuck, you can buy a 50-foot HD or Ethernet cord for $20. There are. If your camera's good enough. I just found 10 brand new digital thermometers in a box just now cleaning the spare room. Hell yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Takes time, but it's fun. Kind of time consuming. You get faster as you go, though. I've noticed. I still haven't even really released any videos, but I'm trying to make them nice and fancy. That and I accidentally erased like half of the footage that I had, so I had to kind of go back and try to redo it as best as I could. Turned out pretty well, so just got to restart a bit. Payday Friday, so Sunday stream should be a little bit different than usual. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I didn't, like I said, not too savvy on like all the cameras and audio and stuff like that. So I just got stuff that's good, but not the best. So I can kind of just learn. I don't see the point in spending, $1,000 on a good mic and another $3,000 on a good 4K camera and all that fancy stuff. It just doesn't work out anyways. I mean, I'm gonna be here regardless. I'm not going nowhere. I'm enjoying the streaming and stuff. So I have no intention of buying new stuff anytime soon either. That's for sure. Stuff works just fine for me. As long as I can get 1080p, I'm good. Waited to have a good videos. Never started. Yeah, I'm taking my time with it. That and I only have like an hour or two every day to work on it, so it's a good half-hour video. At least that's what I'm shooting for. My official first video, besides the short. Do everything on my phone. I couldn't figure out what apps to use. Even if I tried. For my computer, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. Pretty nice. I have like a subscription to this website where I can use a bunch of different audio, video, and pictures, which is nice. I don't think it's really necessary. I can be pretty creative if I wanted to. Yeah. To me, that's the only way I can fucking learn. So, gotta do it hands on. I feel like you would have some actual useful tips and trick videos since you probably have little systems you have coming up. Oh, yeah, I do. That's why I've been so quiet about it all, just because I like to retain it and trying, trying to really kind of hit it hard with some videos here soon. So, do DIY stuff. Really good at taking like usually smaller tanks. I could do it on a large tank if I wanted, but turning them into like an all-in-one tank. We've got a little overflow built-in sump into the back of the tank, sort of like on those Fubo Flexes, but homemade. And honestly, in my opinion, work a lot better. Stuff like that. And at the same time, I don't want to go out and just do all this shit on a whim and spend a bunch of money on certain things that I really just don't need. So I'm kind of, as I do the things, make the content, trying to. It's getting pretty slow though. I'm thinking about there's a few things I can do that wouldn't really be out of the question. So trying to be pretty flexible with it. I use UCAT Pro app on my phone. I have to check it out. All right, guys. On for about an hour and 35 minutes here. I'm starting to get tired, and I still want to watch that movie, and it's a long ass movie. So I will see. Something happens, and I'm still feeling lively tomorrow night after Steven, whenever he's finished, but only after he is finished because I want to watch his stream too. I might go. So, but other than that, I will see you guys Thursday at 2 p.m. For a reptile hour, and then Sunday. All right, guys. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. If anybody ever needs to get a hold of me, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics at Instagram, and the same at gmail.com. Probably the best way to get a hold of me. Don't forget to hit up fishfam.link and check out all the crazy, awesome channels on there. Quite a few of them. You haven't before. Most of you have. So probably just preaching the choir. I know I got quite a few lurkers in here that don't say much. You might not know. No, Christopher. I love you. I went there. All right, guys. I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.